Cinewhoop or Freestyle? Today we're going to find out which one is better. And stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to show you guys a drone that might just be able to do both. A Cinewhoop drone is meant for filming video, known for its smooth flight and prop guards so everyone can feel safer when you're flying around people and whatever your subject is. This is the Pavo Pico, architectant for the Cinewhoop team. This drone weighs less than 100 grams and has a 4K camera for cinematic quality videos. I personally use this drone for shooting indoors, real estate, or anywhere there's going to be people around or any expensive items. And I chose this drone because it is small enough that even if it does crash into someone or something, it may not necessarily damage anything because it's so light. Now we're going to be grading these drones on different categories: difficulty level, camera capabilities, versatility, price, and durability. Difficulty level for the Pavo Pico is going to be a 2 out of 5. It's not the hardest drone to fly because it is small and it can be programmed with something called angle mode. This allows you to stabilize the drone for beginners or in situations where you just need that extra stability. Although this drone is equipped with a 4K camera, it's not powerful enough to add anything like a GoPro or an action camera because of the weight, which means we have to give it a 3 out of 5 in the camera section. Now this drone is extremely capable indoors, easy to fly around people and other objects indoors without the worry of crashing into anything and breaking something. Also with the prop guards, we don't have to worry about cutting anybody, which is an added benefit. But it does lack the power to fly outside in any sort of windy conditions. So for this, it does get a 3 out of 5. As far as the price goes, this drone is a little expensive for its size. The parts to complete the body are $100 and the DJI-03 transmission system is $230. So in total it's $330 for this drone, but it is worth it. $300 isn't bad for 4K recording and 1080p low latency transmission. So for this, it gets a 4 out of 5. And last but not least, durability. This drone is made of plastic, so it's not the most durable thing in the world. You can crash it a few times, but should be okay, but for the most part you don't want to crash it because it is a Cinewhoop and you want that clear quality video without jiggle in the video. And if you've flown any FPV drones, you know exactly what that is. Sometimes it's hard to get rid of, but it is a problem. So for that, it gets a 2 out of 5 stars. Overall, I give the Pavo Pico a 3 out of 5 stars. It is a really cool drone to start out with for a Cinewhoop if you want to fly any real estate or anything like that. Now let's move on to that Freestyle drone. Freestyle drones are used to capture amazing shots of nature or crazy flips, chasing cars or planes. This is the most popular style of FPV drone and the one most people start with. This particular drone is the Nazgul 5V3, which is a 5-inch freestyle monster and flies up to 130 miles an hour. I've taken this drone with me many places and it's my main drone for shooting any outdoor type of shot. Because the propellers are what's called open prop and don't have any prop guards protecting the propellers, they are like spinning knives. They spin really fast. If you're not careful, they can cause damage like cutting your fingers off, which is not good. There are also no safety or stabilizing features on this drone at all. So for difficulty, this drone gets a 4 out of 5. But because this drone is so powerful, it's very easy to put any action camera on the front like a GoPro or an Insta360 to capture your beautiful flights. Camera, 4 out of 5. This drone is very capable of chasing your favorite skier as they come down a mountain or a car as they drift around their favorite track. But it is a little big and with no prop guards, it really shouldn't be flown indoors. Versatility, 3 out of 5. As far as the price, you can get this drone with the HD transmission system from GetFPV for about $600. It is on the little pricier side of things, so for that it gets a 3 out of 5. And lastly, durability. This thing is made out of carbon fiber, so it can basically hit anything and still be fine. The only thing I've ever replaced on it were a couple new propellers, and besides that, it is still good. I've crashed this thing many times and it still flies perfect. So which one is better? It really comes down to one question. What are you trying to film? Because each of these drones have their own purpose, their own things that they're meant to be used for. This one's meant to be used indoors. It's got prop guards to make it a little bit safer. This thing is a little bit more wild, no prop guards, which makes it a little bit more dangerous, but so fun to fly outside. Ultimately, it comes down to what you guys want to record. Each of these drones have their benefits, indoors, outdoors, really fast, really smooth. It really depends on you and your flying style. Now earlier in this video I told you guys I have a drone that could possibly do both of these things. How, could you ask? Well, I'm going to show you. This is the DJI Avata. You may have heard of this drone, but ultimately it is the combination of this drone and this drone. It's basically a souped up version of the Pavo Pico. You can see we've got our prop guards here, so no open propellers, so it's not really dangerous. but it is big enough and big enough propellers that it can still get some of the speed that the freestyle drones have. Now, it is not anywhere near as fast as a drone like this, but it does have a 4K camera, and it does have some of the more creature comfort features that you would find on some of the more commercial drones. Like, you can adjust the camera height in the air and things like that. It does have safety features as well to keep you from crashing, as well as return to home features to bring the drone back to you when you lose signal or anything like that, which is, if you've flown FPV, you know that is a big problem. If you lose signal, your drone is gone usually. But with something like this and safety features, return to home, you can keep your mind at ease, just because you know if you lose signal, it's going to come back to you. I'm gonna put links to all these drones in the description. If you guys really enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. I love you guys. I'm out.